gosh, we're having a great time here on this Friday. You know, we talked earlier in the show about loosening some of the strict work policies and like maybe trusting our employees a little bit more, right? But even so, when you're having a rough day, sometimes you just want right?
Yeah, that felt good.
Guess what? You can now. Apparently, there's something that's out now, and we wanted to show you. This is from Just Spices UK. It has more than 20 million views. Oh. It's basically an anger pod. It's supposed to be soundproof, or at least somewhat soundproof, and it allows you to go in and vent a little bit, scream, if you will. One of the comments was, restaurant employees have been doing this forever. We call it the walk-in cooler.
Yes,
if you've ever worked in a restaurant,
that is very true. Yeah.
There are others who say they actually have these in their office, and they're not 100% soundproof.
People can hear them all.
So when Sally goes in there very upset and uses some maybe language that she wouldn't necessarily use when she's interacting with coworkers, you then can hear it.
That could be very entertaining.
I don't know. I don't know that I've ever been so upset that I wanted to scream at work, but I
really
felt that pent up, like, where you don't know what to do with it, and you're like, I have to be professional. I'm not sure what to do next.
I could use one of these at work, at home, in the car. Well, I guess your car is like your own little private angry screaming pod. But no, I think anger often gets a bad rap. And it's really, it's an emotion. I watch a lot of Miss Rachel these days, and that's what Miss Rachel is teaching me because of Logan, that emotions are good and emotions change.
Look at you, Miss Rachel. Tell me more.
And it's okay to be angry. So I like the idea of being able to have some place to go to let it out.
It's so funny. I don't even know if this is the right advice to give, but what I tell the kids sometimes is like, you're allowed to be mad about this. You're allowed to be upset about it or angry about it, but that doesn't mean that the rule is going to change.
Right.
You know, so I try and give them that space for it, but what do you do with that anger? Or, you know, because I guess you could turn it into a good crying session.
Yeah, well, you don't cry, so
I know.
That's a problem.
But also, like, do you cry at the office? Is there a crying room?
I think that we need an angry room, a crying room, a happy room. Like, you need all of these spaces to be able to go, a room to become inspired.
I really just think it's like a decompressing room. Whatever it is, like, you need to come down from or like center yourself. Like, if you have a space to do that, whether it be for personal reasons or something that happened at work, then fine. But
I can just imagine this. Like, I could see you upset about something, and then 5 minutes later, you're back like, hey guys. Like,
I'm fine.
She was just,
I was just in the room.
In the angry room.
But for me, I think I need almost, and maybe this is a poor strategy, but I need distraction. I need someone to distract me so that I can regulate myself in some way. So distract me with a margarita. Distract me with some lunch. Distract me with a joke. I don't know.
So you need a bar room, is what you're saying. You need a place where you can go order a cocktail.
Or something like that. You know, I need something that's like, okay, we're all just going to take some deep breaths here.
I think that, we need
Should
like
we have a manicure room?
A manicure room. We need like an emotional coach. A coach. That would be good.
I don't know.
I don't like coaches.
I don't want to talk when I'm mad. I don't.
Yeah. I don't mind talking when I'm mad at, because sometimes you can. It's like a voice of reason. Can bring you back down. But I think it's okay to be angry. It's just all in how you express it.
And anger. No, when I scream, I've never. Well, we talked about horror movies the other day and like being scared.
Yeah.
One of the things that we heard from the Cleveland Clinic was that there are so few times where you can actually act out an emotion in that way, and it's accepted. So like screaming, yelling, because you're scared. You know, it's like acceptable. But if you're angry and you just start screaming,
that's not,
it's not acceptable.
It's not. People think you're a little off. But if you had a room to go do it in, then nobody would know.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
Well, I'm glad we talked about this because